This is the only one. I think that's a stunning picture. She's standing on skulls and crossbones, the bones littering her home, and she says, "Still, it's my home," and it is, and I'm staying. This guy, watching all the destruction, crying tears of blood, but the pupil of his eye is turning into a balaclava. It's the same message I was giving you here before. You can only cry so long before you start to hate. It's a very clear message from a very simple picture, I think. Okay, there's other ways of resisting. This is a very sophisticated picture, don't you think? You know, this imagines Palestine as a ship being guided by the fist of the people, even though it's wrapped in barbed wire. The mosque is safe in the heart of the nation. No to the blockade. And the dove of peace with the olive branch, but in Palestinian colours. I think that's a very sophisticated picture. Here's the dove of peace. You can't see it, but you can come up and see it. It's very, very faint. The dove of peace with the olive branch in its mouth, rowing a boat across the desert, across the sands of indifference, and all the cactuses there. This section is about, this is another way to resist, to laugh at it, to put yourself outside, to create humour. And these are all kids. They're very sophisticated cartoons for 16-year-old kids. Two main artists here. This is a snake tightly coiled around Gaza with the Star of David on its forehead. This bird is representing the outside world, and it's saying to the snake, "How's Gaza today?" The snake's answer is unrecorded, but we can guess, okay? Gaza is silent and squeezed, but look, there are the cactus. One more thing I'd draw your attention to here is this dagger plunged into Gaza City has Arab written on the handle. The betrayal of Gazans by Egyptians is something that they really, really feel. And the rest of the Arab world too. Okay, so the last lap. Is it Gideon? No. We'll be with you soon, I promise. I want to finish mainly with this picture and then just quickly these. This is the last thing. Please help us. SOS, it says on a torn flag. Children of Gaza asking for help. I said to it's a double picture. I mean, it's painted by two girls jointly, but I spoke to one of them and I said to her, why have the children of Gaza who are asking for help, why have they got their backs to us? Why aren't they looking at us? She said to me, you haven't understood this at all. The children of Gaza are up here. This is Gaza. Look, I put a bloody signpost for you. This is Gaza. And this is where the children are, hidden away. You can't see them in the building. That's why they've hung out a big banner. It's all tattered. This is the rest of the world. Americans, Israelis, Britons, whatever you like. Arabs. They're all just looking at us. We're getting bombed, and they're just looking at us. And she wrote here, the world is watching. And I said to her, okay, I get it now. You know, it's like if a little kid does something wrong, I say, I'm watching you. If a kid gets a clear message, I'm watching you, do it again, I'm going to do something. She said, is that what it means in English? That's not what I mean. Okay? So she said, how can I say that they're not going to do anything, whatever? And so she wrote the word, she squeezed in the word only. The world is only watching. And I think it's really sums up the problem. How do these people get any self-belief and self-identity if the world is just watching them die? And I realise where this image comes from. In the Gaza attack in December and January, you'll remember that the Israelis never let anybody in to film it. So the film crews all went to a little hill just outside the fence. And they lined up there and they're filming into Gaza. Hundreds of them from all over the world. Israelis, I'm told, I didn't see it myself, went up and had picnics there. Some of them shouting quite abusive things. Never mind that. Hundreds and hundreds of people on a hill, lights blazing, filming these people being killed. Now, go the other side of the fence and look the other way. And I have to not cry, right? You're enduring a barrage of bombs, phosphorous maybe, whatever, and just yards away, anyway a couple of kilometres away, you can see just beyond that fence that you can't cross all of these people looking at you. They're having picnics, you can hear the noise, you can see the cameras, you can see the lights in the daytime, you can see the people. And you think, maybe you think the world is watching and they're going to do something. But by the end of 3 weeks, you know that the world is only watching and it's not going to do anything. And the damage that that must do to the psychology of all the people, you know, they're asking for somebody strong who will come to them and say, what happened to you was wrong, it shouldn't happen, and the person who did it needs to be punished. And what they get instead is people watching TV. It's a sad thought to leave you with, but that's what I'm going to leave you with, except to say this. This is a picture of a demonstration painted by somebody in Gaza of a demonstration in the West Bank demonstrating on behalf of the children of Gaza by children in the West Bank. Children's Day 2008. There's a demonstration here, by the way, I forgot to mention, but they've all got, and I think this is meant to be a Western demonstration, but they've all got their mouths taped up. Bit of interesting psychology there. I'm just trying to say, by putting this picture up, that Palestinians do know they've got to do the work themselves. You know, they're not saying to outsiders, please rescue us. They're saying that as well, but not only. They know how to do their own work, they know how to fight, we talked about it, they know how to do non-violence. But they haven't got a big enough voice. So, they want people in Britain to help. And these last two little pictures are from children. This one just says, from Gaza to England, be sensitive towards us. Gaza is bleeding, crying and shouting, please save us. And this beautiful little butterfly, the last picture, is drawn by a 7-year-old child. I think an excellent picture for a 7-year-old, surely. It says, we love Palestine, we hope be freedom, and with best wishes from the children to Britain. And I hope you can all send them best wishes back. Thank you.